listening to the Morning After podcast.
Kyle.
We're back.
We're back. Kyle, I'm looking at you. See you slamming bottles down.
I don't know where these two.
They don't want to wear the glasses. Kyle, what's going on with you? Your mood is a little
heavy.
It's really heavy and it's weighing on everybody in the room.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a blower.
I mean, the Knicks lost. I don't know what else to say. Too many injuries. RIP this season. Can't watch Precious Achiuwa play basketball anymore. We'll be back. I'm excited about next year. Let's get into welcome back to the podcast, guys.
I'm here in spirit. I'm not even here right now.
Oh, man. Okay, Kyle. Well, listen, Knicks are out.
Mhm.
The Lakers are out. So,
Yeah.
Are the Rockets in?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain.
No,
Are
I'm
they not
calling
in?
on them. I need his help in this moment.
Oh, are they not in? Are they
No,
out?
fool.
Well, let me see who else. Well, I'm from Louisiana. So the Pelicans? Are the Pelicans in?
Nope.
No.
That's it. That's all I got.
The Pelicans
Pelicans
were.
in
They
the-
made the first round.
Yeah.
And then they got waxed.
That's all I would be concerned about. Pelicans or the Rockets.
Pelicans or the Rockets. Okay. Well, this is not going to be a basketball segment. 'Cause
No.
you
No, we're out.
clearly don't know
Yeah.
shit
No.
about it.
At all. Woof.
So this is going to be a pretty it's going to be an interesting episode because we have a longtime fan of the show and
Who?
our standout guest from the show.
Oh, me. I'm the longtime
Barbara
fan.
Streisand.
Yes. Barbara Streisand
Let's
is here.
go,
Come on
Barbara.
down.
Welcome to the show, Barbara.
We got Alesha Renee here.
I'm back.
Alesha, she's back. Folks,
And I'm black.
you are. And okay. So since you've been on the show, we got a lot of comments about
Good or bad?
both.
Okay.
And I want to talk about some of these things
Yeah.
because it's like I'm addressing certain things.
Yeah. You've been labeled a hightest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did get that.
A hightest.
Yeah. Oof.
What else did
she
they
also
say?
well, she claimed that no dudes were checking for her after that
Yeah.
episode, but we see nothing but dudes in the comments checking for you.
They're not in my comments.
You see, this is how I know you're full of it.
No,
You're a liar.
I'm not. Here's the thing. After I had a large influx of followers,
Mhm.
right? And I would go on and like check their page and, see what's what, see if anything vibed. None of it vibed. I didn't get any of the negative backlash that I saw on your page, on the homepage for the Morning After Show.
On
and
Instagram at the Morning After.
You better just
Always got to plug.
get in there. But I'm not a heightest. Let's say that. We'll start there.
Okay.
Yeah, because here's the thing. You said that no guys under 5'9" or something, you wouldn't feel safe. We can rewind and play the clip if you want to play the clip.
No. I was there when I said it. I know what I said. I was there when I said it.
And people were like, oh, wow, that's funny. Like Mike Tyson's under 5. Bruce Lee under 5. They're like,
Some of the most badass people
Yeah.
Points made.
under 5'9".
Points made. Here's the thing. I already have a bad back. And in my mind, I just don't want to scrunch over and like tower over my guy, like hunch.
You're
and-
not 5'9".
I never said I was 5'9".
So how are you scrunching down with somebody taller than you?
I didn't say anybody under 5'9". I said I would like 6 feet. That's what I said. First of all, I've always been comfortable with men who are at least 5'8" and above. At least my height. I prefer to not. It's a preference. Damn. Just like some men want women with 2 titties and a full butt. Okay, so
that's just natural.
no, it's not. There are some women that, for
One
medical
titty?
reasons or
That's
whatever,
what I'm saying,
walk
but
around here with one boob.
But that's for medical reasons.
Oh,
That's my point.
that-
Being a certain height and got nothing. That's not.
You
Total
just haven't run into a 1 titty woman yet.
total recall.
thank
yeah,
you.
she's got 1 titty.
But she
I'm
got
sure
3
there's one
titties
out
in
there.
Total Recall. She
She did have 3 titties.
She had 3.
3
Oh
times.
my God,
was
she
fine.
had 3.
She had 3. She had an
times
extra
was
one.
fine. It was 3 times
She had an
was
extra
fine.
one.
She did.
For some reason, I went to when you said your back was hurting. I'm just picturing a short king
Blowing it
who,
out.
like, no, but you're
Hammering away.
you're giving
Like a
him
good little leprechaun?
You're giving him a piggyback leash, but he's still thrusting. I don't know why I pictured that, but
And that's what I think about. Like, you know what? It's just a preference. There is nothing wrong with, I have a cousin who's in a beautiful, I don't know how many umpteen million year marriage with a man who is shorter than she is. It's just a preference. There isn't anything wrong with a short king. I love a short king. You know, and I guess maybe if I met the right guy, I did have sexual relations one time with a guy who was shorter than me. And I kind of have to skirt around the details as to not give away. And I thought, and now this isn't a blanket statement for all short men.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson.
Who's that?
I'm trying to name, you said you don't want to give it away who he is, so we trying to like.
Trying to guess it.
No.
But don't do this thing where like, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it.
I'm talking about it. I don't want to say his name because he's still in the picture and I don't want to insult him.
Oh, he's a famous person, or he's in your picture of your life?
Both.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, both. Like more so locally famous.
No, I think I know you're talking about.
I told you about this story before.
I know you're talking about.
And at the time I was living in New York and I flew out to LA because I had to do something for the BET Awards or whatever. And he came over from the stew. He was in the stew.
In the studio.
And he smelled like beer. I had a couple of drinks. I was halfway awake. He came over to my hotel room. And I was like, let me just see. You know, this was young free leash. And he got about 5 pumps in before I was like, I can't do this.
Soldier Boy? No?
Does this say Soldier Boy? No, Soldier Boy's tall, right?
Soldier Boy's tall.
Oh, okay. Sorry. 5 pumps.
He got 5 pumps in?
Maybe about 5 pumps. And I was like, oh, we can't do this. He was like, but we're already doing it. And I caught him when I turned around and I caught him going at it.
You stopped him after 5 pumps?
Because here's my thing. If I
can't get rhythm after only 5.
You can. Because if only one of us is going to walk away from this party that we both were invited to, having arrived, no.
You get. Leash.
Go ahead.
Listen, sometimes you got to bring people to the party.
Let them warm up.
You got to bring them to the party and not everybody get a gift bag. But
no,
at
I
least
want my gift.
At least they was in the building.
I want my prize. He was in the building. I was not in the building. And I just when I turned back and I saw him like going at it with full gusto, and he meant it with his whole spirit. God bless.
He was passionate about it.
He meant it.
But you never know. That man could have had one of them foot-long tongues.
Oh, yeah, like the Gene Simmons.
No, because we actually, here's the thing too. Here's the tip. Here's the tip, the Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
No, because we kissed and we French kissed, and that wasn't good. That should have been my clear indicator.
Well, ain't none of you niggas French. You should have started by just doing a goddamn a Ghanaian kiss.
Not a Ghanaian kiss. I'm not Ghanaian.
That one a Jamaican kiss.
I gave it the good old college, is what I'm saying. Like I physically and it's not to say that tall men can do it too, because I dated this guy who had a really long, skinny penis, and I felt like I was getting shanked every time we were having sex. And I was like, yeah, and there was no redeeming that penis. I was like, oh my gosh, it's just a long little slithery snake, and it wasn't good.
Oh,
so
he just must have been Team Slytherin. House Slytherin.
Man. House Slytherin.
You should have made him put on like 10 condoms. Get that man.
Get him a little girth. Get him a little girth, you know?
Get that man 10 condoms.
Stuff it with some jelly beans.
Yeah.
Or some, what is it? What's softer than that? Some gummy bears?
Yeah, some gummy bears in there.
So after 5 pumps, you turn around. He's like, and then you say, this is not going to work.
What face was he doing again?
And then you just stopped?
Make the face again. Yeah, I was like, we can't do this. He was like, but we're already doing it. And I was like, we're not. We shouldn't do this. Yeah. I didn't do it because of his, I didn't tell him it was due to his penis size or anything like that. I just said, we're too good of friends. This is going to mess up our friendship. We should just stop right here.
For the record,
yes,
Alesha Renee is not a hightest.
I'm not a hightest.
And she's not a penis lengthist.
Well.
Either.
Well. I'm going to stop you right there. I don't want a tickler. I feel like, here's the thing. I feel like every time men get an invitation to a party, they're going to come. It just happens.
Nah, not when you've been out here long enough. You in these streets and you're like, hey, listen, baby, I'm gonna need you to do the things I need you to do.
No, that just means you need to sit your tired ass down somewhere and
stop
that just means it into every little.
Nah, that's not what that is. This is the same way for men and for women. Women like it one way, And men like it a certain way too.
I feel
Just
like
because
if
you a
you-
woman, just because you like there and your whole body out, don't mean I'm gonna be like.
I'm not saying that, but everything.
I got control.
a lot of stuff.
I got self control. I'm disciplined.
Are you done?
Okay, you're gonna have to work wonders on me because Daddy done seen it all.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
What I mean
line
by
up the grapes. Okay, I need an aisle. 3 different. Yeah, man, I need them. I need the what you got from me. You brought some frankincense, or you brought some myrrh. You brought some grapes. I need y'all to come together, and this is a party. Bathe me, soothe me. I need a whole thing going on.
nigga, what?
Yeah, I need to feel like I'm in ancient times where like I'm the Caesar. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got a lot of things,
people-
lot of things in that.
And them
in that
things
phone.
ain't going down. But bruh, let me tell you
I
something.
haven't had that happen yet, but like
In my mind, it goes down.
I'm the man.
In here, I gets to it. No, what I mean by that is like you guys are sexually like a lot of your nerve endings and whatnot, unless you're being explorative, which we don't do kink shaming around here, and you're going into the like you can like there are certain sex tools that you can get to like prod around on the inside of a man's penis gently, not like
What the fuck?
you guys have a lot of nerves inside, but for
People-
the most part, you guys are very familiar with the nerves outside of your penis, of the tip of your penis. So that's what I mean by
Who's going inside the penis?
don't kink shame people.
I'm not kink shaming people. I'm just confused.
There's a lot of nerves in there, just like there's a lot of nerves inside your anus.
Have you ever heard this?
So if you had
So-
butt play, like you could introduce butt plugs when you're having sex and whatnot, and there's nerves inside there. But for the most part, you guys,
Like a
grow up,
thumbtack. Like you're
children.
like
No,
you're,
no, no.
I'm
hold on.
grow up.
No.
you're putting like a thumbtack in there. What,
No,
Do
there's
you
like
know how small that hole is?
but when you pull back the shaft and you open it up, like
Oh, you're talking about
can,
an uncircumcised.
no,
Because
like,
you're pulling back shaft. That's uncircumcised.
when you take the penis
Mm.
and I can't do. Can you like look away? I'm talking to you.
What
Earmuffs.
makes you think I want to see it?
Don't
I've known
kink
you for
shame.
12 years also.
There's certain things that you can do. Like even if you were to prod your tongue in there, like there's certain things that you can do,
Mm.
right? For the most part, like I said, guys,
Roll the clip.
you
I'm not
guys are
kink-
making me very like uncomfortable to like.
I'm not
talk
kink
about
shaming
this
anybody
thing.
out there.
Mhm.
I'm kink shaming you.
Why are you kink shaming me?
You be sticking thumbtacks in dudes' dicks?
Who said anything about a thumbtack?
What else gonna go in there? Q-tip?
They
Was he doing a
make-
chlamydia
no,
check?
there's
A
like
tic tac, maybe.
there are certain sex toys. First of all, you guys should find the nearest sex shop near you and go get you some education because there are some really pleasurable sex toys that you can incorporate into your play, right? And one of them has like a vibrating tip.
Is
so
one
you
of
can
them
just,
a
like,
mouth? Because I think
That
that's
too.
good enough.
Yes. I mean, you're so vanilla. Moving on.
I'm not vanilla. If I don't need, that's like saying let's just add stuff just to
You
add
just
stuff.
said you wanted the heavens to open up.
But yes, that's setting the scene.
I
can
do
set
like
I
the
say
scene.
because I said sometimes women be like, "Oh, I'm here. You should just be giggy." And I go, "No,
I,
no,
I
no.
do
you.
like I do like the
Was
grape.
that it? Did you just
I
pull
like
it
the
up?
grape thing, Larry,
What's that?
because
Thank you. Penile toys. Thank you
No,
very
but
much, Robbie.
that's to the outside of it.
No, it's not. You play
That
with
doesn't go inside
Yes,
of your.
it does.
that no, those
That
are
does not go in
Those
there.
go
Those are torture
inside.
devices.
That does not go.
They
That's how they-
vibrate. They're
no. They used to
sex
mummify
toys.
people with the. I
They,
think.
Get rid of all the tabs and stuff. I can't see it.
look now he's intrigued.
You don't try to read it.
Yeah, urethral toy. They go
Urethral
inside.
dilation toys.
Yes, plugs for men
So-
and women.
Oh!
Thank you very much.
This is the negative.
So the Scorpio of the building, the Scorpio in the room is now taking over because this is my territory. Thank you, Robbie. Shout out, Big Daddy. Thank
But
you,
how does
Robbie.
it go into?
How?
Kyle, when
That's
you're
like an
alone
electric-
tonight, I want you to explore yourself,
urethral penis.
okay?
Because the
I want you to
And then you
take your
gotta-
penis, and then I
And
want
you
you to
gotta-
hold your shaft, and then I want you to squeeze the tip of it. There's going to be a little opening that you can
yeah.
see.
What do I
right?
do with
And if
what do you
that's-
do with
well-
the balls though? While this, what do I do with those?
I guess
Just leave
tickle them.
them?
You have 2 fingers. Like go here with it. You can
Okay.
do this, and then you can do that at the same time. Jingle bells. Should we move along, boys? Because you guys look awfully uncomfortable.
I don't feel safe.
Are you clutching your pearls?
I don't feel safe in my own home.
It's like I'm gripping like when there's
Right?
turbulence on the plane,
Yes.
dude. I'm gripping.
Lamore's
here.
hiding his nipples.
Yeah.
Guys, folks out there, listen, I apologize if I came off a bit immature
So
in this
prudy.
moment. And so not listen. I knew of all the other entryways to a human being.
Mhm.
Mm.
The penis was never an entryway.
You thought it was exit only?
Yes.
What do you do with the ears?
I done been in some ears. I ain't gonna lie.
When I say you gonna hear me coming,
Dude, have you ever
you gonna
seen
hear me coming.
Have you ever seen one of those videos where like a spider will come out of someone's ear
Why,
and
Kyle?
or they pull it out of
That's
their ear?
so gross.
Those are wild.
I thought I had a bug in my ear not that long ago because my equilibrium was completely thrown off and I could not like stabilize myself.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The fuck?
Your equilibrium's off because you let that guy only pump 5 times. That's an odd number.
was very
you gotta let him pump
uneven.
an even amount of
At least
numbers.
I
6 or
should call
4.
him at least.
Let him
8.
slip one more in just to get an even 6.
I felt like if I would have let him get just a few more pumps, he would have been where he wanted to be.
Mhm.
And I would have been by the roadside upset and highly disappointed because I was not going to get
So
to
now
where I
both of
needed to
y'all
go.
was on the roadside.
No.
Highly disappointed. Selfish.
No.
Selfish. So talk about this bug that was in your ear. What do you mean?
It turns out it was not a bug in my ear. It's just my ear did not pop from a flight that I had maybe like a few days prior. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
There was that.
Wow.
Damn.
Beginning, a middle, and an end.
Riveting.
Enthralling.
That was
The finish you didn't
enthralling.
see coming. But yeah, we say all that to say your sister is not a hightest.
Mm.
Mhm.
You know, clearly I am the least prude out of the 5 of us.
Damn.
Which
Just in
is
that
amazing,
fashion, 'cause
because
no-
2 of y'all have children. So, boys.
Hey, that's how you don't have children.
It's gentle. No,
Yeah.
it's you're not like ramming it in there, guys. Some of them vibrate. So
Please,
it's a
let me
nice
ask you a
little
question. Let me
sensation
ask you a
at the
question.
tip.
Because I hear you talking a lot about this particular toy.
Yeah.
Have you ever used one?
Yes.
Some dude
Oh,
let you put a
Yeah.
wire
That's
hanger
how
in
I-
his
Well-
dick?
It's not a wire. Why?
Yeah,
This
I
man let you put an abortion tool in his dick.
I was assuming she obviously had used one if she knew this much about it.
I just didn't. I didn't.
It's just so awkward because knock it off, okay? I told you about the man that ate my ass before. Like,
That's a normal
clean
thing.
it up. It wasn't for me. It was my first time experiencing that, and now every guy I date, like, I kind of want to ask on a third date. So, do you eat ass?
Do you put silicone tools in your dick hole?
No, because that was a preference for him. It was something I hadn't experienced.
He supplied that?
He supplied that.
So just
wow.
think about this.
Yeah.
This man supplied all these he's like a little
Tools.
doctor. He had like a set of tools, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen 50 Shades?
Wait, listen, just listen.
Okay.
Imagine he rolls this tool out on one of his kits.
Yeah.
So many women have had them things in them and in him, and then you were just one of them.
No.
Yeah, that wasn't
Those
brand
toys
new.
didn't go in me.
You gotta
they-
sterilize them, I would
Here's-
assume.
I'm not here to
Yeah.
kink shame. Here's the
Ooh, were you like double siding it? One was in his tip and one was
We're just over
You just
here
like scissor or
attached
something?
together like a love bug,
y'all were docking.
mid
Yeah.
vibrating in the air.
Oh my God. That's how you send messages to each other. What if you can communicate that way without talking?
Dude, what? Yo, imagine with the Neuralink, you could do it if you both had Neuralinks and just send it through. That'd be wild.
Yeah, no, it was just one of those situations. We were in a serious relationship, a serious committed relationship. I think I would only do stuff like that if I were in like,
Oh, this guy with the tools, you were in a serious relationship with him.
yeah.
And he
this
had
wasn't-
these utensils already. You didn't see him go buy them?
No, I wasn't there. Like, here's the thing. Hey, just like you said,
Buy
people
them,
need
like,
different
school
things.
supplies or
Yeah. So we need to go to aisle 8.
Yeah.
There's something for me on
I need
aisle
some
8.
new notebooks.
Not
a
kink shame. I don't
ruler.
want people
You
to
guys
think
are
I'm a
so
kink-
kink
I'm
shaming.
not.
No,
I'm just- That's just
no.
anything goes.
Mm-mm.
That's the first time I heard that.
How do you say anything goes and yet you're over here clutching your titties?
Because that was the first time I heard it. It feels
Mm.
like penis mutilation.
It's not. And again, it was something he asked for. So if it makes you comfortable and it's something new for me, I don't mind you teaching me how to pleasure you. If we're in a relationship and this is supposed to be reciprocity, like if I can't ask for more inches,
well, what about
Yeah.
this?
why should I deny him what's going to make him comfortable and feel get his rocks off?
What about this? What if he was like, listen, some people are into some other things.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah, that's that thing that you're suggesting might be a little weird. He's like, okay, how about this?
I don't kink shame.
Yeah, you don't kink shame.
Mhm.
But what if his kink is bringing in your best friend?
That's a preference. I prefer not to be there.
Don't kink shame him.
I'm not kink shaming
Don't
him.
kink shame this
That's
man
a
because he wants you
preference.
and your friend.
No, you can go have my friend. You can go
Ladies
have
and
my
gentlemen,
friend.
Alesha Renee is kink shaming.
Sir,
I
don't
want
do that.
everybody on this podcast to know that
Nobody watching this is gonna believe that. Nobody.
Okay, so let's switch topics a little bit.
Okay. Look at Kyle. Kyle's like, please God.
Help me break this down.
I'm gonna wear a cup on the next podcast with Alesha.
Help me break this down.
I gotta break out my old Little League
I'm
cup.
not gonna be over over there tickling your
Might still
penis. Don't
fit, huh?
worry. You're fine.
We had
No, I've grown.
Kyle,
I grew
you
8
have a
inches
tickler?
overnight. What? No,
You
I
have a
grew 8
tickler?
inches overnight
Oh, God.
when I was like 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
we had Rick Glassman on the podcast.
Okay.
You were here.
Yes.
So you were sitting right over there
Yes.
when Rick was on the podcast. Rick,
Uh-huh.
as we know, is a comedian,
Mm-hmm.
a very funny one, but a very unpredictable one.
Yes.
You don't know what he's going to say.
Yeah.
But couldn't be. It's hard to say you know a sweeter person than Rick.
Fair.
However,
Why are you laughing?
because he came on and he said, what was the joke he said about he's never been with a black woman, and then it was like,
Oh,
I said,
God,
oh, you know
yes.
what? I gotta hook you up. He goes, I don't want to marry one. Is that what he said?
Yes. No,
He
he
just
was like,
wanted-
I want to date. I want to be with a black woman, but not to marry.
Yeah,
But
he
not
wanted
to
he
marry.
used the word experience.
Mhm.
And
Experience.
a lot of black women, because I'm close with that community,
Why did you
are-
say that community as you roll your hand in my direction?
they were upset with that comment, and still to this
Yeah.
day are commenting.
They were
Yes.
upset with that. But more
Yeah.
importantly, selfishly,
Yeah.
they were upset with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't say that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't say that. But I also know Rick is joking. I'm trying to feed the bit.
Mhm.
I'm trying to here's what pissed me off about the anger is that maybe people saw a clip and didn't see the episode
Mhm.
and
course.
didn't go, I wonder what context this was in. Because as we know, context is everything, right?
Mhm.
When you watch it in its entirety. But Dr. Umar just gonna post it
Mhm.
and then say something about the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I got people in my DMs like, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Mhm.
You ain't shit. You this, you that. And I
Yeah.
was like, did any of y'all actually watch the whole thing?
I didn't see the Dr. Umar clip. You didn't send that one to
You
me.
sent
but
it to me.
No. That wasn't Dr. Umar. That was somebody else.
No, that was Dr. Umar.
Which one?
The clip,
I'm thinking about the height one.
no, the height one. No, fool.
Oh, I did.
When
That's right.
Rick-
That's right. I forgot. My memory's chopped, y'all. Sorry.
Clearly.
I think the thing with Rick, because I said that. I was over there. I was like, ugh. But I commented off of
Right.
it. And I know Rick is joking,
Mhm.
but jokes at the expense of when you have to take cultural context into
Mhm.
play, right? And for the most part, unfortunately, Black women are not looked at as the beautiful queens that we are, right? We're just looking at the bigger picture. This was not where Rick was going with it, but this is why that jokes like that don't fare well within
Right.
our community.
Right.
Right? Like if you put these full lips or these curves on a woman who is not Black, ooh, it's sexy, it's exotic. On us, it's just like them big ass soup coolers or that big ass that she has back there. We're not often looked at as sexy and desirable and wanted. So to hear a white man say to a Black man, I want to tiptoe into your culture, but not to marry her though. I just
Mhm.
want to fuck her.
Mhm.
We're already sexualized to some degrees.
Right.
Especially like the Black male body. You know what I mean? You're the Black men are
Mhm.
sexualized
Mhm.
in a degree. So just to hear that a man wants to have his way with us, a white man specifically,
Mhm.
but not marry us, will never go over well.
So how did you feel in that moment when he said it?
I said it, I gasped. I was like, ah!
Yes, but you also laughed.
I laughed at the other parts of what he said. Like I didn't laugh at that part.
Mhm.
I remember it clearly,
Mhm.
in that moment,
Mhm.
because then he went on to, because he kept making jokes directly towards me. I
Mhm.
can handle whatever jokes are being directed at me. I'm very
Mhm.
confident in this space,
Mhm.
but I did say, about the marriage part. But then he was like, something about a finger or whatever. And he kept sexualizing it
Mhm.
or towards us.
Mhm.
And you were just like, that's my sister. Knock it off.
Mhm.
You
Right.
know what I mean? So,
So my issue that I had with it
Mhm.
was that it felt like, okay, we as people in the comedic community, every group will say that. Every group will say, well, you can't make that a joke about us though, because of but every group has something that people
Yeah.
make fun of that is not supposed to be made
I
fun
was
of.
giving you context for that moment.
I know.
Yeah.
No, listen, I know you very well. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We have these conversations all the
All
time.
the time.
All the time. So I'm just trying to start another dialogue
Yeah.
about this particular conversation.
Like, when can a joke just be a joke?
Right. When can, and I didn't say the joke, but when can people, because my whole question was, should I have killed him in that moment? Should I have said, Rick, not today? Because what I did was, and if you look at the podcast, I went, nigga, what?
Yeah.
But that wasn't good enough. It needed to be, get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
It needed to be, end my shit because y'all out there might feel some type of way because you didn't watch the whole podcast.
I think the beautiful thing about comedy, and it's something that my grandmother always told me, like everybody knows that they need medicine. No one wants to take it.
Mm-hmm.
So comedy is like our way to kind of like talk about societal things and maybe educate people on some certain things. Like that's a very valid question, you know, and just to play devil's advocate, you could be like, are you serious?
Is that not
You
what I
need to
did?
do what?
He did.
I'm not
He
disagreeing.
said,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
People didn't
I'm
watch
not
the whole
disagreeing.
episode. They watched the clip,
I
Yeah.
can't say.
the edited clip.
But,
I can't do the reenactment. Guys.
Nigga. No,
Also,
I know.
let me just
Yeah.
reiterate, guys. The Lamorning After. This show is all jokes.
Yeah.
Right.
Do not take anything we say serious.
Well, even
Literally.
if you do take things seriously, I don't disagree at all with your sentiment. I share that sentiment in a lot of ways. You know, I think that sometimes, and this is why I don't put too much stock in comments anymore.
Mhm.
People don't want you to. They don't want to hear your voice. They want you to give credence to their voice
Right.
and how they feel about a thing,
Mhm.
right? And they want you to respond how they think they would respond in that moment.
Mm.
But no one knows what they would do unless that whole scenario is played out for them, right? Because unless you have that relationship, unless you have that experience, and unless you know the context of that person and their heart, you don't know what you're going to do in that moment.
Right.
You know, like for me, I know Rick through you. I don't know him as intimately as you do.
Mhm.
And I am a Black woman, very proud of my Blackness, you know. In that moment, all I gave him was, ah. And then I was joking with him 2 seconds later because I know enough about him to know that he wasn't serious. He didn't mean it like that.
Right.
Now, you know, there's another part of me that I don't like hearing it because as a Black woman, I still don't like to be the butt of, you know, anyone's joke, let alone a white man's joke as it pertains to we're just being good enough to fuck, but not good enough to marry. I can say that, you know, but it wasn't something to where I'm going to run, like I didn't run you up and me and you go at it.
Yeah.
Mm.
We have very, very serious conversations. I didn't say, nigga, why you didn't tell this white man?
Mhm.
And if it would have bothered me to that degree, I would have.
Right. I looked at it like when you watch like the Tom Brady roast, for example, right? You got every person
It's a
represented.
great example.
Yeah, you got every person represented in that room.
Mhm.
They're talking about, if there's a Black man on there, they got Black jokes for him. If there's a Black woman, they got Black jokes for her. If there's a trans person on the dais, they got trans jokes for them. If they got an Asian, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Well, that's why I said that's a great example.
Right. And the point is to hit every single thing that is taboo to talk about you. But I'm just curious, how many people got murdered because of what they, and this has been going on since, playing the dozens with people is a thing that's been going on since forever. But I felt like, you know, you want your people to understand, like y'all don't get the joke. And it's like, no, you shouldn't have said, you shouldn't. And then people like Dr. Umar, who to me, in my opinion, in that moment was just looking for something to push. Like he needs to post something. So therefore he posts that and then gets people to rally behind it.
Well, I think
and everybody's mad at me, the guy who didn't say the joke. In fact, the guy who reacted to the joke like, nigga, what? What are you talking about? And what did I say? You can't just, I think I said, you think you can just come in here, and I forget what I said to him. Like I checked him. And then it's like, what'd you say?
You gotta just,
so you can't just dip your toe in.
Rick he's gotta hang out with Joshua Jackson a little bit.
Yeah, no, you know, I just think he needs to go to the school of Umar and learn how to. No, I'm just playing. You know,
no, because Rick has dated Black women. That's the thing. He was. That's why I say the whole thing was a bit. The whole thing was a bit. He has dated Black women.
Yeah,
he goes on stage and talks about how he is part woman because of the way his chromosomes are, and therefore people don't understand what us women go through. And then when people kind of groan, he goes, "My best friend's Black. My best friend's Black." He'll make a trans joke and
plays
he'll go,
into the
"My
whole.
friend's Black.
I'm not racist. I got a Black best friend.
That's what he's doing. Even when he was like, when I was growing up, I used to draw women characters and women directors.
Yeah, but comedy's not fun if we have to do all that. And
exactly.
Like, I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? But even like now, like comedy's not fun if we have to do all that explaining and unpacking and doing the thing, you know? And unfortunately, here's the thing, what I will say. The only caveat I'll add on that is everyone is entitled to feel how they're going to feel. You know what I mean? And I think that as a comedic actor, I believe that we should be able to express and say what we want to express and say. That doesn't, negate us from experiencing whatever backlash we may get from that.
Right.
I'm also, you and I differ in that I don't care. I don't put much stock in how people perceive a thing if I know my intentions were righteous.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like if I know I went into that, like, I didn't lose sleep when people. I said that to Elle about the height thing. I was like, this is hilarious because I know me.
Yeah, it's jokes.
You know what?
Jokes.
What's not only that, like I know why I like certain things in the men that I desire to partner with. And it's not from a place of malice or ill will or thinking that this thing is better than that thing. I'm open to listen. At this point, I just want a man who's alive and breathing.
That's not even true. That's why that's not even true.
You think I want him dead?
No, because if that's your criteria, then why is one Emmanuel Lewis or Emmanuel Lustin not on your list?
You know he followed me immediately?
Emmanuel Lustin or
yes.
Lewis?
Lustin. Lewis. Emmanuel Lewis ain't paying me no never mind. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Just saying. So Emmanuel Lustin he followed you immediately.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Why you say whoa?
Why'd you say it like that?
No.
Yeah.
I heard that she went.
No.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was with Duval. Shout out Lil Duval. Around the time that happened, and I showed him the video. He was like, "Man, I saw that. That's wild." Could you just imagine if I ever, man, Leash? Because as an actor, sometimes it's ebbs and flows. Sometimes it's up. Sometimes it's down. I've been very blessed that a lot of my no one gets there alone. Right. And if it weren't for the love of like a lot of people in this room, or specifically my brother, I probably would be on the street corner of the pole. No, I'm just playing.
Or in one of them Lustin videos.
One of them Lustin videos. But he said that. He said, man, if I ever, went online and I saw you in one of those, he said, first I'm going to call Charlamagne. And be like, Leash is down bad. She down real bad. Can you believe this? And he said, the whole time I'm going to be doing that, though, I'm going to have tears in my eyes. Like, why didn't she call me? Like, we could have made sure she was good. And I said, no, I think we'll be okay. I think God got us. We'll be all right. But yeah, no.
Those are models.
Yeah, that was another question people had because he got you the gift card to Emmanuel Lustin.
I never got that gift card.
And people wanted to know if you still had credit left over on it.
I never.
How many times did you use it?
I never got that gift card.
No.
The lies from the devil. Never got that gift card. Never used it. Never will. Thank you.
Speaking of polling.
Yes, we sometimes
we poll the fans, Leash. I don't know if you know that.
I'd like to poll some fans.
Sometimes together, sometimes individually.
I don't want to poll fans with y'all.
You want to stick electrodes inside of dudes' dicks.
Yeah.
If that's what they like and they're my guy.
Hey, you're right.
Did you hear about my crush having, like, he's been on dates with one particular girl?
Who's your crush?
You know who my crush is.
You want to say it?
No.
So why would we bring it up? You want me to tell everybody who your crush is? Everybody knows who my crush is.
I think I know.
Which is funny. That's our actual first question.
Really? What? Who is your first celebrity crush?
Oh, Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah is Alesha's celebrity crush.
Everyone tag Trevor Noah in this.
Yes, please tag Trevor Noah. Let's get him.
Trevor,
should I FaceTime him right now?
Come through.
No.
Leash wants to put like some Eiffel Tower shaped little pins up your wiener.
No, but it's so funny. And the funny thing is, I didn't see it coming,
Sorry.
It's gotta get a plunger to get that thing out.
Yeah.
No, it's just like when you start thinking about like different things that are really important to you in a significant other, then it doesn't have to be Trevor. I'm just saying, like, you love a guy who's like smart and funny and charismatic. And what it was is when we did game night, and then you see how this person is like just with their real people, their everyday people. I'm like, wow, he's like us. He's just a beautiful person.
Yeah, it made you damp.
Made you aroused.
Dampen the ducts.
I don't like the way
It was sweaty down there. In a good way.
This is
schwitzing.
In a good way, yeah.
yeah. Did Kyle teach you that word?
You're feeling a bit
Kyle taught me all the Jewish words.
Did Kyle teach you that word? I knew that was a Kyle special.
Okay, so we're gonna make that happen.
Wait,
Alesha and Trevor Noah. Celebrity
He's dating
crush?
somebody. So
I want to.
Okay, I didn't know.
If you guys could tag Ana de Armas for me,
she's beautiful.
that'd be really nice.
How do you say her name?
Ana de Armas.
That is the most Cuban I've ever heard you be.
De Armas.
You went in there.
Like
she
that.
is Cuban. That's why I'm saying I need to
keep it home.
I need to dock with her.
Yeah, you got to keep it home.
Listen,
So tag her, please, guys.
tag her.
Did you give up on Zoe?
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna get married to Channing Tatum. So I'm just gonna let them have their love.
I mean, you never know. He's still got to get
I
a
heard he
divorce.
goes by Chan.
He hasn't gotten divorced yet.
He hasn't gotten his divorce yet.
No.
So listen, that happens sometimes.
Might be some time for you.
From the
That's what I'm
Step Up lady? Is that who he was
Her
dating?
name is Jenna Dewan. She has a full career all on her
Yeah.
own. Let's not do that.
So she
That's
is,
where they met, on Step Up.
I think they were dating before that, weren't they?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I hadn't stepped up yet. I hadn't stepped my game
In
up
life.
yet to know them in life.
Okay,
know these
Stepped
things.
Up versus You Got Served. Two of the better dancing movies.
Ooh, what you think?
You got served
Yeah, I say you guys serve
all
because
day.
Amarian lived that life.
All day.
Dude,
How dare you?
Amarian
Even
lived
com-
that life.
compare
I didn't
the two.
even, I'm just saying, those were like two
Yeah.
movies kind of in the,
No conversation. You
Yeah.
got served.
Whew. Okay,
Okay.
so mine is obviously Zoe Kravitz. Yours
Yeah.
is Ana de Armas, and yours is Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
None of which are going to happen.
No.
But I think the one that's
Why?
closest, is Alesha and Trevor, because you know why? Because you guys have actually hung out.
But here's why I'm just like, because we've hung out. And I've slid in his DMs before.
Mm.
You don't check his DMs probably.
No, I'm sure he does.
Did he say red?
Every man checks.
No, I don't check mine all the time. You know how much
Because you're following like 15 million people.
I be missing out on so much action sometimes. Like I'm a single man, and ladies, I just want to let you know I'm trying to get back out there
Your
now.
DMs are open.
I do have a daughter, and
Mm.
she's the number one priority in my life.
Yeah.
So if you can get with that, hey, if you got kids,
Mhm.
hey,
I'm glad you started with that too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I got a kid. Like,
Oh, that's mine.
yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta.
I might put her on my dating profile. Just so
I
everybody
would.
stop asking me questions. Like,
Yeah.
she all over my Instagram, but people are like,
Yeah.
you have a daughter?
And she does
Interesting.
not play girls.
Yeah.
She doesn't mess around.
She's dope. She's dope.
Yeah, she'll let you know.
She's
But
funny.
can I ask the women a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Please stop sliding in my DMs to get to my brother. It is so depressing. It's not even funny. I go to my DMs with fresh expectation of what may await me.
Mhm.
And there is nothing more depressing
Hmm.
than to see check marks, blue check marks, and they're all for him.
I don't know how Larry feels
Knock
about
it
that,
the
but I'm
fuck
gonna
off.
probably say he's gonna say keep doing that.
Yeah,
No.
please do.
Yeah.
Please
No.
do. Because she's a good filter.
Yeah.
Yes, but no,
And in fact, she don't even really pass the message along.
I
So,
don't. No, there's no, she don't really. I don't
She
pass
don't.
your messages along. Here's where I will vet you. When he brings you to me in real life, then we can converse. We'll have a conversation then, and I'll suss you out then.
That's,
Really
that
good
just
one.
setting somebody up for failure right there. You just told half the women, don't fuck around with me.
Mm.
Not true.
Yeah, because nobody wants to deal with that.
She's my goddaughter. Don't come wasting my brother's time because you're gonna waste my niece's time.
Yeah, but already it's starting off at a level of anger.
No, it's not.
And she'd be like, hey, come on in. We will all.
Come in. We'll have a spot of tea.
Yeah, thank you.
Better?
People love tea.
I got a question here, guys.
You catch more flies with honey.
That goes the same for Kyle. I'm not as crazy when it comes to Kyle because Kyle has only brought one person around me. So
And he fucked it up.
Well,
I didn't fuck it up.
I know.
I didn't do shit.
did you know my mom asked me for the deets when we left?
Oh, your mom's so funny. I love your
Yeah.
mom.
She was like, "What happened?" And I had to fill her in.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Would you rather have to say everything you're thinking for a week
Yeah.
or have all your texts from the past 2 years published online?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Would you rather say everything you're thinking?
You have to say everything you're thinking for a week
Good.
straight or all your texts from the past 2 years get leaked.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Text?
No.
Oh, yeah. I was about to
Thinking.
say, what?
Speak my mind.
Everything I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That means I just got to start paying attention to what I'm thinking.
It's
Yeah.
basically like the concept of Liar Liar, the movie Liar Liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a week, you can lie.
Because then I know what I'm doing for that week.
Yeah.
I'm staying in a hotel. I'm posting up.
Yeah.
I ain't having no interaction
You
with
can't
nobody.
dodge people. You can't cheat.
I'm ducking and dodging.
You got to be
No,
present.
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
ducking
Yeah,
and dodging,
you can't
bro.
do that.
But you don't know my life. I live a vacation anyway.
Lies.
I need one.
Right.
I need one. So
True.
bad.
Yeah. No.
What are you doing, Leash?
I'm pulling up. Well, I already say what's on my mind, anyways.
So you're just going to go with that one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna live my life.
How bad are your texts?
Oh, I get wild.
Yeah.
The chats are where
That's
the
the
trouble
problem
is.
is.
Yeah.
It's the group
Oh,
chat.
group
Yeah, the group
chats. Yeah,
chats.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the only thing I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
My conversations like one-on-one, like I don't care about, but I'm in some vicious group chats that, yeah.
Leash.
Mm-hmm.
One fan, is it your turn or mine?
No, yours.
One
yeah.
fan asked the question, what does it mean when someone's chocolate is popping?
Can you use that in a sentence?
Yes, that new commercial with Damson Idris for Hennessy, his chocolate is popping. Whoever lit it, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
I just want to put this out there.
Okay.
I know Damson, he's a friend of mine, but like, I could have done that.
Yeah.
Wait, is this a commercial where he's in a purple suit just like looking at the camera?
It's just the lavender.
Just selling it. Just out there selling sex.
What is that a commercial for?
Nobody knows. Everybody just looking at his face.
But you know what's so funny?
What's funny is there's a whole other person in that commercial that don't nobody talk about.
You guys are on the looks. I legitimately just like the way his chocolate complexion up against that stark white background and the lavender suit. I love to see, our chocolate men and women in color. And that was just such a beautiful, vibrant, like lavender suit. Wear that suit.
Again, shout out to Damson, but you put me in a suit like that, ladies. Am I right? I could be.
Not ladies, am I right?
My chocolate could be popping.
Yeah, my chocolate popping.
No, Kyle.
Sorry. Would you say someone's white chocolate is popping?
Somebody just real white. They just on camera just paste
Like,
it
damn.
out.
Pasty.
Just remember that movie Powder? Him in front of a chalkboard.
Yeah.
In front of just the dark.
Damn, his white chocolate's popping.
Pop it. Yeah.
No, then it's not white chocolate. It's just white. Then it's like pasty. It's like, oh, you need some sun.
So if it's white chocolate, you gotta have a little cream in it. You gotta be creamy.
Gotta have the cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole thing about white chocolate. Otherwise, it's just pasty.
Yeah.
You have a friend that's a good friend of yours that literally texted me before your Greece trip. My brother went to Greece and Italy for his 40th. It was a time.
Yeah, your chocolate was popping then.
The chocolate was popping.
Thank you for saying so.
You're welcome.
Thank you for saying so.
Got you. Anytime.
Told you, Damson. Told you.
Are you gonna be okay over there?
No, because he in a relationship, ladies. Just throw some of that love my way.
Mm.
Damson is clearly taken.
No
He
one
is
was talking about
taken. Because I know women are just watching that commercial drooling. Am I hating right now? Yeah.
Yes, you're
I'm
happy.
not. I don't care.
Sometimes you gotta hate a little bit.
I don't mind hating when somebody out there just selling. He should be ashamed of himself selling sex like that. I could also sell sex like that.
You gotta-
but nobody give me the opportunity.
You want to be hot in the ass?
I do, man.
There's kids
I
watching
want to
that.
be like Damson so bad.
Guys, if you would like to help an A-list movie star be hot in the ass,
I just want to be like Damson so much.
please.
Just so-
Please call
Comment below.
1-800.
And he's so nice.
Help his chocolate.
Help
And
a
he's so.
thought.
Have you met him?
Not yet. Oh,
He's
yes, a few times in passing through Amen.
He's
Amen.
so nice.
Yeah.
How you so
It
nice?
smells delicious.
Fuck you, Damson. There, I said it.
I met him twice, and both times, when I tell you his cologne was delicious. Delicious. Chef's kiss. I don't know what it was.
Shut up. Moving on.
That was so
Wait,
bitter.
you were
Fuck
going to
you,
tell a
Damson.
story about when he went to Greece.
I was, but then Bitter Betty over here
Sorry,
felt the need to interject and go on a rant because he wants to be a hot thought.
I'm just saying. He was in a lavender suit. I look great in a blue suit. Shout out to BMO. With BMO, we've got over 40,000 fee-free ATMs nationwide. So, looking to buy a home, use. Go ahead.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I'm gonna do my next BMO commercial with no shirt underneath.
yeah.
And a Ren V chain.
Hell yeah, bro. Just iced out. Keep going. What happened in Greece?
You know what's amazing? You made me forget.
We went all round and around and around.
You got mental.
Yeah, I got mental. I have no idea. I was going to tell you a good story about Greece. Fudge. Does this mean I'm getting old?
Yeah,
Did we ever welcome anyone to the show?
yeah.
Okay.
We introduced you.
We did.
Leash, you got to stop putting metal prods inside of people's dicks
Apparently.
because that's the issue.
Deneuralizing dudes' wieners.
Well,
Yeah,
to be
yeah, no,
clear,
look.
I haven't seen a penis in so long. I don't even know what they look like.
Yeah,
anymore.
but you know why? Dudes are scared that you're gonna try to shove something in it.
First of all, that's not. I don't come to a relationship with my tool, my bag of tricks.
Some people just have it written
Yeah,
all
but
over
they're
their
gonna
face.
they're gonna
Lies.
watch this,
Dick
and
penetrator.
then they're gonna watch this, and then you guys are gonna go for sushi, and he's gonna look at the fucking chopstick and be like, "Oh,
That's
Jesus,
going in my ass later.
I can't do that."
Your ideas.
No, I never.
No, I would never. I'm not that explorative. It literally was at
Oh,
his request, and
prude.
he helped me through it.
Prude.
You didn't even know what
How-
it was.
Prude. What a loser.
How do you handle someone who constantly interrupts you when you're talking?
I roll my
Okay,
eyes
first of
at
all, let
him,
me ask
and
you-
then I
okay,
just
first
act
of all,
like I
let
don't
me
hear anything that he
let me
has to say because I already know what's happening.
How-
Shorthand. Don't leave me hanging.
Shorthand. Whoa, don't be a shorthandist.
Right.
Use my strong arm. Use my strong arm.
What about you, Kyle? How do you handle that?
I say, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck.
What I have had to do this at the movies because a big pet peeve of mine is when people talk in the movies.
Yeah.
So you don't go to no black theaters. You don't go no Magic Johnson theaters. You don't go.
I don't know if I want to go to those.
Not Magic
theaters.
Johnson.
And you know what? That's not relegated solely to us because Priya, my Priya, she is the most talkative individual in a movie.
Yeah, because it's not
me.
black. I think
What
it's
is she?
upbringing.
She's Filipino. She's Panay and Indian.
Mm.
Yeah.
That combination. Right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't like when people talk in movies because they go, "Oh, what did that person just say? What's going on?" I don't know. I'm watching the movie for the first time.
Yeah.
So the last time I was at a movie, not me, someone was talking, and I didn't know this person. They're just a random person. And I literally turned to him. I said, "Hey, I'm so sorry to do this. Do you mind shutting the fuck up?" But I said it like respectfully,
Mhm.
and he was like, "What?" I was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Did you
And
add
then he
the
didn't talk
respectfully?
again.
Did you add the
I said, "Do
respectfully?
you mind? Do you please mind shutting the fuck up?"
Respectfully.
I didn't add respectfully because
Oh, okay.
I felt like he could read it in my face.
That you were being disrespectful.
I was like, "Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Heavy.
I'm trying to watch Transformers."
Now, I'm never gonna know what Optimus Prime's mission is.
Dude, and the
He
story,
just said it right there.
The story is integral to those movies. Okay?
Yes.
If you miss one line, you could be lost.
You missed Bumblebee's first words messing
Yeah.
around with that man.
Oh, God.
Damn. I
Okay.
get
Yeah,
it.
so I tell them that.
Me, I just kind of go. You know me. I'm very passive in those
Yeah.
situations. People interrupt me. I just kind of go.
You do, but then there are a few times where you're like, well, if you would just listen, and you've told me if you just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, after it gets to that point where they start asking questions,
Yeah.
and I go, well, I'm trying to tell you, but every time I start talking, you won't let me. So
Yeah.
let me finish, and then maybe you'll have all the answers.
Damn,
That's how I do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I do. I've gotten better with not, because I'll forget,
Mm.
right?
Are my rolls showing? Why you keep looking down at my little
Because your under titty is popping out.
It is? No, I
the
have
whole
on a-
time the areola been out.
lies. I got a sports bra on.
So
Skeezer. You're the one that wants to thought bot it on TV.
I mean, because it's because I look good sometimes.
such a
Those
jealous
men
thought bot.
health
I'm
checks
jealous as
didn't
hell.
come out yet.
The men's health didn't drop yet. When the men's
Yeah.
health drop, then
Oh, they gonna see them titties.
them titties gonna be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just say, well, let me finish.
Mm.
You should have said that when dude gave you 5 pumps.
Yeah.
You should have said, "Let me finish,"
Let me finish.
and then pump away.
Yeah, I had plans for him because he has nice full big.
Sorry.
Oh.
Anyway,
I'm getting a flashback.
don't do it. Don't do it. Leash.
Oh, I had high hopes.
What's your most embarrassing drunk moment?
You're gonna tell on me, aren't you?
I'm not. I don't know what it is.
Are you guys hinting about
Italy.
when Amar'e Stoudemire ate your butt?
You ass.
Wait, you said it.
That never happened. How did we get there? That
Oh,
better never
sorry.
make the cut.
I was still thinking about the Knicks.
What'd you say?
Sorry.
I've been with a Jewish man before. It wasn't Amar'e. Nothing sexual ever happened between Amar'e
Oh.
Stoudemire and I.
Oh,
Shout out Stat.
Let's not put that narrative out there.
so one, we do have to address that, but also I want you to address the drunk moment. But we're gonna get back to the time you and Amar'e Stoudemire.
That never happened. Stop
Connected.
putting.
Oh, was
that
he the
out
one with
there.
the kit that had the kit with all the toys in it?
No, fool.
Oh.
What is happening here,
What?
gentlemen?
I think my drunken. I had two. One, Mia. She's a stylist. Her sister. I went out with she and her sister one night. We still lived in New York.
Mhm.
What? She styles for 50 cents.
No.
She doesn't play.
I'm just still on Amar'e Stoudemire.
It never happened.
It's a big dude, too.
Where did y'all get that from?
I'm gonna have to put a whole fucking Taurus rope down his dick.
Stat. I want you to know. I don't know what is happening here. This isn't me, fam.
Okay, sorry, Mia, the
It
stylist.
is not me. Mia
Uh,
Quinn. Shout out to Mia Quinn. She's a well-known stylist. At this time, she was styling for 50 Cent.
She thick?
And she's very beautiful, really sweet. And I didn't know that you couldn't mix light and dark. Kyle, are you gonna be okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
You
Just
sure?
tell us about Mia, dude.
I didn't know that you could. Everyone in this room is 10 except for me.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the most hilarious thing. Ladies, you can't talk sex with men. You
No.
can't.
You can. Go ahead. Tell the story.
You're holding in a chuckle.
I'm not.
They're barely alive.
Leash.
He can't keep his
Tell
shit
us about
together.
me.
Tell us about me.
Stylist.
And I can't
The dude
even.
who just wears wife beaters all day. What is she stylish?
He got make sure his chains are laid properly.
What is she? Okay, sorry, go.
Y'all okay?
Yeah.
And I didn't know you could mix light and dark. You couldn't mix light and dark liquors. And I was like, I don't feel good. Something.
I'm just trying to lay the music.
Light and dark liquors, you
Go ahead.
can't mix them. Yeah.
And next thing you know, I had like projectile vomit in the back of her car. So that was one.
All over his G Unit tank tops.
It wasn't
In the G Unit shoes?
It was in the back of her sister's car. That's
Oh.
horrible.
You-
And then my second, I'm just gonna ignore y'all.
Okay.
I'm going forward.
Okay.
Focused. The second time was when we were in Italy.
Ooh, well, I remember this, but I don't remember this. What happened?
You and Devon had to like carry me into the house. Like all the boys had to carry me into the house. I was like stumbling everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't.
Devon had to tuck me into bed. And I was like so mad because I was like, what's wrong? Why is everybody tripping? Like I was just super.
But where
like,
did you? But we didn't even go out in this.
Yeah,
moment.
we did. We went out. We went to a couple of vineyards earlier in the day. Wasn't it the vineyards? Or we did something. We did a lot of wine sampling. Like
No, we
earlier
did
in the
wine
day.
sampling, and we stayed in a hotel for that.
Mm.
So I remember you got drunk we were in the first haunted house, and then you
Didn't we all?
Yeah, but you came in and my room wasted.
No, I was like, we're gonna die.
And I was like, where did you get drunk? We didn't go
Yeah.
anywhere.
We bought the alcohol with us.
We went to that
We went to
stock up
Aldi.
store,
Yeah.
the Aldi in Italy. We went to that
And bought
Aldi
wine.
in Sicily.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
geez, good times.
So both your embarrassing stories are just getting a little drunk and
Yeah, because
Growing up.
I'm a happy drunk. I'm not that like versed in like what not to do, like what not to drink. And I'm a lightweight, so yeah, both times. It's just embarrassing because when I'm drunk, I'm like I'll get really happy, but then I get like really concerned for everybody else.
Yeah, you did get concerned for me for some
Yeah.
reason. I
Yeah,
was
I was
like,
like, what's
go,
going on?
I was like, go to sleep, nigga.
Are you okay?
I'm asleep, nigga. I'm fine.
Okay, is everybody okay? Who locked up the house? Like,
Casper locked up.
yeah,
What
That's
about
me.
you, Kyle? Kyle got a few. I know some Kyles.
embarrassing.
yeah.
Bro, Kyle, you
But
had
just being drunk and like that happens all the time.
Kyle, can I tell a story about? Can I tell the Tom Brady story?
Oh my gosh, I want to hear.
The Bucks had won the Super Bowl. We were in
Bucks.
we were in the Tarzana house.
Yeah.
Kyle got so we were having a party.
Mhm.
Kyle got so excited. I'm not sure if you guys remember this. That he stripped down to his whitey tighties
Hilarious.
and ran and just jumped.
No, Dom
No.
threw me in, I think, because
No,
I had
no.
thrown him in.
No, you ran and jumped it, right? Oh, next thing you know, Kyle starts running around with his whitey tighties.
Oh my gosh.
That's not that embarrassing. I don't
Yeah,
do that.
'cause it
That's
was a
some-
party.
That's
There were
some
so
shit
many
Will
of us.
Ferrell would do. Last person to
Yeah.
get in his underwear, but he's the first person to get in his underwear.
What?
Yeah, that tracks.
Will
Yeah.
Ferrell, when his shit's on fire.
What about you, El?
Most embarrassing? I'm pretty contained when drunk. I remember when I booked my first pilot,
Mm.
and my manager at the time, or agent, she was like, "Just go have fun, enjoy it, go crazy, don't do anything embarrassing because you're on your way. You don't need footage out there." You know? I was like, "What?" So I went out. I remember going out with I think
Mm-hmm.
and some other people, and I got so drunk quickly
Mm-hmm.
that we were leaving, and was driving. She was driving me back, and there was some other people in the car with us. And I walked past. We were on Santa Monica Boulevard. I walked past a Ferrari that was parked at a meter, and it had a ticket. And anybody knows me. I love like sports cars.
Mm.
I was so offended that someone would give this person a ticket. In my mind, I was like, why would they give this person a ticket?
Right.
And I started beating up the meter.
You beat the meter?
I started punching it and kicking it.
The meter didn't do anything wrong.
I know. I was drunk.
Oh,
I was
man.
very, very drunk. This is how drunk I was. Because I normally, even when I'm drunk, I usually remember everything. I remembered everything from this moment too. But I never get drunk to the point where I'm sick. I got drunk to the point where I was sick. So I get in the back of the car and I'm wondering why another one of our friends had a plastic bag. And this is a girl that I had like a crush on and she knew it and just didn't work out. She held a bag for me as I was vomiting. At first I was like, why is there a bag here?
Oh no.
And I'm carrying on the conversation. I'm just like talking. Yeah. And so
With your throw up breath?
yes, all over it. And then later, a couple of days later, I remember her and I talking and she was like, yeah, that was so funny. And she was like, she's like, I'm going to show you. It was so funny when you were talking and then vomiting. And I was like, you're going to show me? What do you mean you're going to show me?
She
She's
recorded
like,
you?
She's like, I recorded it.
Oh no.
I said, oh, come show me. Yeah, come show me. I want to see this. This is hilarious. She got to my apartment. I said, let me see. I get it. Delete.
Yes.
Delete. Go back. Delete. I literally went in her text messages to see if she didn't send it to anybody. I was like, and then I hung. I was like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah.
I was so.
That says a lot about her. Whoever that, don't tell me who that person is. If they're still around.
I got a question here.
That shady bitch.
Oh yeah, that was a
What
good
happened,
one.
Kyle?
So what were we doing? Was that around a sporting event or no? Was it like Seattle Super Bowl or something? I can't remember, dude. We were at Robbie and Joey's old place when they lived in Mid-City. Yeah, Mid-City. I feel like it was around a big game or something. I can't remember. But and then because I think we went out afterwards and then we came back to these guys' place probably like 2, 3, whatever time, like after a bar closes. I was hungry. I had the munchies. Drunk munchies, not like smoking munchies. And these guys were like, oh, well, we have like mac and cheese and pasta or something. And I was like, oh, perfect. I'll make that. Dude, like, so I went to go boil the water and I had put it in a it was like in a plastic bowl.
Like a Tupperware?
Yeah, like one of the, and I tried to put that on the stove and boil the water on it. And then the thing like caught on fire.
Amazing.
Kyle, you put a plastic bowl on the stove?
Amazing.
Did Joey came in or something and saw it and was like, what is happening? But yeah.
Chef's kiss. Oh my gosh. That's the one thing that every man has in their house, mac and cheese.
Not me.
Oh, late
You
night
do
mac
have mac and cheese
is
in the
so
house.
For
good.
who?
Oh,
my
for
daughter.
Bug. Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
that.
For Bug.
How you gonna eat that when you in Men's Health magazine?
Here's a question, because you guys are in movies and whatnot. What do you think is the most famous line in movie history?
I'll be back.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Ooh.
That was a
I'll
good
be
one
back,
too.
you said?
I said I'll be back.
Yippee-ki-yay,
Yeah. That was a good one too.
Um,
Or frankly,
mean-
Scarlett, I don't give a damn.
Show me the money's up there for sure.
Show me the money's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
or King Kong
Ain't got nothing on me. Yeah, that one.
We'll always have Paris might be the
What's that one from?
Casablanca.
Casablanca.
Hell no.
Dude, that's a very famous line.
It
No, it ain't.
is. It is.
Fuck
No,
one.
that is like
Yeah,
one of
it
the
is.
most famous lines of all time.
Do we have an answer to that?
Oh no, it's just a general.
Oh, dang.
I think it's I'll be back.
I'll be
back.
back.
That one's a good one, but also yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay is, but because
Motherfucker.
he says motherfucker, kids don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it edited.
So do you know I'll be back?
Yippee-ki-yay, mother hunchy.
Do you know, Larry? Do you know I'll be back? Arnold wanted to change it, and because he's like, oh, I'm a robot, I would say I will be back, and he also had a hard time saying I'll.
Yeah.
So he told James Cameron, like, I think it should be I will be back.
Mm-mm.
And James Cameron was like, no, the line is I'll be back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they went back and forth. And eventually James Cameron told him, I don't tell you how to act.
Oops.
Don't tell me how to write.
Oops.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
They ended up filming both versions.
Mm-hmm.
And Arnold has said now that James Cameron was right.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
How dare you argue with James Cameron?
Yeah. What's going on?
What?
Oh, what does it say?
Frankly,
my dear,
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Is that Gone with the Wind?
Yeah.
So that's up there.
Wait.
I feel like we'll always have Paris.
According
It
to the
has to
film-
be up
Ooh.
there.
I won.
May
I
the
won,
May
right?
the force be with you.
I won.
I thought I was going
May
to
the
say,
force
yo,
be with you.
Adrian.
That's definitely a famous line too.
Hey guys, I think what this proves is I'm better than both of you.
Well, No, that's
I don't think
Google.
yippekiyay is more famous than We'll
Yeah.
Always Have Paris.
That's what you said.
There's no place like home. Well, the first thing I said was, frankly,
Yeah.
Scarlett. I don't
No,
give a
that
damn.
wasn't the first thing you said. The first thing you said, because we said at the
Oh,
same
you're
time,
right. You're right.
was
It was
yippee-ki-yay.
the second thing I said. But here's the thing: nothing that y'all said is even on that list.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'll
Yeah.
be back.
Hey, oh, here's Johnny. Yeah. I'll
Oh,
be
that's
back.
a very famous
last
line.
class. If you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby.
That's pretty high up there.
If you're not first,
What?
you're
Click right
last.
there. AFI's top 100.
Yeah.
Where is We'll Always Have Paris?
Mine was the first one. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a
Oh, I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna make him an offer. Can't
Yeah.
refuse. Yeah.
Yes, I could have been a contender.
I could have been somebody.
I could have been some. Oh, you had me at hello.
Yeah.
Stop.
Isn't it
Stop.
also Jerry Maguire?
You had me at hello.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Punk.
That's my Clint Eastwood.
No.
Do you feel lucky?
Are you?
Wait, you're going too
Feeling
fast.
lucky.
E.T. phone home.
Is We'll Always Have Paris not on there? I don't have my
I
glasses
think
on.
that was number one, wasn't it?
It was?
No, that wasn't.
Mine
Frankly,
was
My
number
Dear.
one. Frankly, my dear, I
Oh.
don't give a damn. Elementary, my dear Watson.
That whole speech, though, at the end by, what's his name? Humphrey Bogart.
Have y'all
So
seen the
good.
new Planet of the Apes?
Paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
Since we're talking about movies and
Ugh.
apes, have y'all seen the new Planet of the Apes?
No, have you seen it?
No, I think I'm like two
You did?
behind.
You saw it
Yes.
on your phone, or did you go to the theaters to see it?
Damn. No, I went to the theaters. I paid my money.
Supported
I
local.
supported. Yeah,
You support small businesses.
I did. I supported small
The
business.
indie film.
I needed my money back.
Mhm.
Ooh, was that bad?
Oof. Took a nap. Took Mom and Priya. They took a nap. Woke up, and they both were like, because I was sitting in the middle. I was getting commentary from this side, commentary from that side. I was dying laughing. They both were on the same accord at various points. It was a go.
Mm.
As in, go to the exit.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna go watch it,
As you should.
but because people say movie like again, one of my favorite movies is Pootie Tang. So just
Pootie Tang.
put it out there. Sarate.
Sarate.
When is the most
Written by
Louis C.K.?
Louis C.K. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Louis C.K. wrote Pootie Tang?
Oh, I think he directed it too.
Should have
Right?
told us everything we needed to know.
So exactly.
All in black people's business.
Leash, when is the most inappropriate time to yell Kobe after you throw something?
Huh?
You never heard people like throw something in the trash? They go Kobe. When is the most inappropriate time to do that?
I don't know what that expression means.
It's like you're shooting, like if I'm throwing something
Oh,
in
like
the trash.
swish?
Yeah.
Kobe.
Oh,
They used
I've
to, used to go
always said
Jordan.
swish.
They used to
Yeah.
go Jordan.
Oh.
Kobe or swish. But
Swish.
when's the most inappropriate time?
I guess when you're busting a nut,
I mean, shit, yeah, that's pretty inappropriate.
right?
That's pretty, especially if his name ain't Kobe.
Mhm.
If you know what I'm saying?
Swish.
you
Gotcha.
pull the condom off and throw it at her afterwards. Kobe.
Kobe.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh my God.
What are y'all thoughts?
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That-
right?
That might win the day.
Maybe like when you're pouring someone's ashes out like into the ocean. I don't know if you should say Kobe and just dump them.
Gosh, no.
That might not be a good idea.
No, at all, ever.
Or if you're
Swish.
like, or if you have an
Swish.
elderly like family member that you're dropping off at a retirement home and they're in the wheelchair
And you're
you
literally-
just Kobe.
Kobe.
Close the door.
They just hit the curb and fall over. You don't even give a fuck.
That's terrible.
These
Oh
are
my
all
gosh.
terrible, you guys.
Terrible. I think mine was the best one.
Yours are probably the best
You
one.
guys took turns.
Because because yours, Leash, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but every time you're on this podcast, you are very sexual. And that's not what we do here on this show.
Lie.
It's not. It's not.
We're virgins.
We're virgins.
not
We
at
talk
all
about
what-
wholesome things. And you come on here clearly unfucked. So if you get, let's just
her garden is not in bloom.
no one walks in your secret garden at all.
You
liar.
So,
I rebuke that.
folks, if you're out there, again, please slide in her DM.
Come on, open up her
Bring your
secret
weed
window.
whacker.
We need her to get a man.
Bring
Yeah.
your weed
Dude,
whacker, apparently.
Alesha's mom honestly
Hilarious.
tasked us with finding her a man.
Yes.
You guys are so rude. My mother told you that in the privacy of privacies.
No.
No, she literally shouted at like,
Yeah.
while she
We
was
went down the block.
She
Hey,
would,
Lamorne.
Yeah.
Kyle. I said, yeah. Find her a man.
a man.
Birds with.
She would like to.
I released a dove for a good omen.
Man.
She would like grandchildren. She would like, and it's not for lack of trying. Here's the thing: I can get a man.
Mm.
You know, I'm not. Please, I've seen me. Knock it off. Hello, and I cook.
Well,
All
that's
this charming
that's-
personality. Not, gentlemen, y'all have eaten my cooking.
Is that a metaphor?
They've eaten. No, they have. They've had my cooking. You've had my cooking. Shut up. Knock it off.
Shit.
I move a pot around.
Always got bones in the fish. Always. It's supposed to be this.
You know you got to debone that thing, right?
Right?
This thing got
This chicken
bones,
looks a little pink.
bones all up in this.
No,
chicken.
no. Like I have this dazzling personality, obviously. And I can cook. Like I can get a man. You know, you want the right thing. You want the right. And LA is challenging. And I lived in New York. New York was challenging. Various parts of this business is challenging. I think because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm still a girl from Lake Charles, Louisiana. You know, just who's blessed to do, you know, extraordinary things. A lot of my friends are doing beautiful and extraordinary things. And you just want to make sure that you're with somebody, you desire to be with somebody that is just as comfortable in the third room at my grandmother's house as they would be if we were coming to my brother's house, who happens to be Lamorne or Charlemagne the God. And, you know, those things are important to me.
What's the third room in your grandmother's?
It's hard to find. It's an empty room that she keeps empty for whenever her children or her children's children come in town.
If I was dating someone and she was like, "Yo, come to my grandma's house," sorry, looking at this, Kobe watching me shout his name as I toss Fruit Loops
into a hooker's butthole. Okay.
God,
I'm not
what
a
is
part of
this
this.
article?
I'm not a part of this. I don't know what turn we took. I said something so sweet and beautiful
What is this article?
about companionship, and they're talking about buttholes and lifesavers and such.
Let me just tell you something. If I'm dating a woman and she says, I'm like, "Oh, where are you from?" She's like, "Oh, I'm from," let's say she's from, name a city, name a good
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Lake Charles, Louisiana, right? And I go there and she's like, "Oh my, we have a third room in my grandma's house." I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, but don't y'all also have like a Four Seasons?"
Not
I
in
just-
Lake Charles.
Can I just
You
do
would
that?
never do that, because just like my nanny, my godmother in Louisiana, we call nanny godmother. You guys should know that, because that's what Lily calls me.
That's right.
My godmother invited you to the house, and she said you're going to stay at the house.
Right.
We're Creole.
Mhm.
We think that is so insulting. If you come to our city and you don't stay by our house, it's so insulting to us.
What if the girl who invited me, not talking about you, but what if the girl from Lake Charles, Louisiana lives in the trap in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and want me to come?
I was talking about somebody that you're dating.
I know something from dating her, but she's from the trap. And her grandma still live in the hood.
Leave your jewelry at the house.
I'm not, listen, I just don't.
She doesn't have an uncle or a cousin. My grandmother doesn't live in the trap, just so we're
Would
clear.
you-
I know, I'm just saying.
Would you or have you ever done sex things in your grandma's house?
Oh my God, no.
So there you go. How am I going to, get those prods put inside of me at your grandma's house?
First of all, you didn't even know what the prods were. You would never.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Get that.
My sister told me about these prods. Like, how are you even going to have that conversation?
She'll be like, "We don't have them." I'm like, well, pull the curtain off. You got the rod. Pull that rod out. I think
That's
this
all
look,
you
this look like it. The tension rod.
all we got are nerds on a rope.
Right.
And can we use those?
Some WD-40.
Oh, my
So it goes in with some ease.
Oh, man.
Y'all's penis is going to fall off. It's going to be on a pillow next to you.
That's
Don't worry.
terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah, you just want someone that sees the real you. You know, it's like when you get serious about. I always know when you guys are serious about somebody, because that's the only time I meet them.
Yeah.
Period. And I know you. I know how important it is, like when it comes to family and whatnot. You would never get into a relationship with a woman that is not comfortable being at your sister's house or your mother's house. Never.
No, that's true. That's true. You never meet the women that I just,
No.
I keep them at the strip club,
As you should.
and then
I don't want to meet those hoes.
I don't do that. I don't go to strip clubs. Listen,
There's
folks.
nothing wrong with
These
strip
are all
clubs.
jokes. These are all jokes, you guys. We're wholesome.
You're taking the
We-
fun out of it. We
I-
live ratchet.
I don't leave my home.
We love the strip clubs. They are great establishments.
Great people.
Very fine people
Great
are there
people.
on both sides.
We love our Latinas. We love our Puerto Ricans.
You know,
They're great people, Kobe.
bigly, bigly.
Anything else you want to talk about? You want to plug your book?
What book?
You have a book coming out?
I was like, what book? One day, yes, I am working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do I have to plug?
Oh, what's your IG?
I am Alesha Renee. My side piece. Oh, besides penises, are you volunteering your penis to get plugged? You sure? I know what I'm doing now.
She's like, I've done it
Okay,
before.
I've done it before.
There's a whole kit and
I
everything.
was led to the promised land.
She's like, you take
Isn't
a-
your IG? I am Alesha Renee, right?
I am Alesha Renee. Yeah, right now I think we're just, we're
DM her
focusing
there.
on, pretty soon we're going to be shopping Unleash for Love.
Mhm.
Hopefully we can find a home for it, television or movie format. Creating more shows and
And-
opportunities right now.
And your podcast coming
Auditioning.
soon.
Yeah, Elle wants me to do a podcast.
Yes.
What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments below.
I
Yay.
think so.
The only thing is to me, podcasts are fun if you have someone to like talk to and piggyback some ideas off of, right?
You're
Like-
much better at this than we are. I can tell you that now.
Well, that's because I'm a woman. I'm every woman.
All right. Stop.
It's all in me.
No, it's all in that dude's dick that you put in.
What? Can we get off of his penis? I've been off it. I've been off it for a very long time. I haven't been on it in years.
That's crazy.
My hand might be a little rickety. I wouldn't even try it these days.
This is my trigger hand.
You want me to go in? This hand has been busy doing other things.
And that's it, folks, for another episode of the Morning After. Please like and subscribe. Also, June 19th at the La Jolla Comedy Store, we'll be doing a little comedy show.
I'll be there.
You'll be there. Kyle will be there. Everyone will be there. We got a great lineup. You're not going to want to miss it. If you saw the Largo show, if you heard about it, you know it was a good time. And if you weren't there, you missed out on a lot of fun. So please don't miss this one. Tickets are almost sold out.
Link in bio.
Link
in
in
There, it's in the
bio.
description. Sorry, link is in the description.
Yeah.
Until then.
And I'm not
Adios.
a hightest.
Okay. And Rick Glassman is not racist. So let's just clarify those things.
Okay. I was speaking for me. I can't speak for
I was.
you.